Wait, that is my time.
Well, I thought he said we had the big mouth.
At the end of the day, Saturday, I'm pretty sure that it will be the fight of the year, and definitely the winner, it be the fighter of the year. You know, sometimes people doesn't understand, and especially fighters, and the importance of this fight. And I believe that Saturday, it be a tomorrow for one of these kids. And God willing, it will be Sergio Maravillas Martinez. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Now, two other quick introductions before I get to the silent Mr. Peterson. I'm sure doesn't have any response to that, those comments. We've got Lou DiBella on the phone that we're going to bring up in a little while, at least telephonically. But way down at the other end, don't ask me how I could even miss him. He makes me look like Mickey Rooney. Aaron Davis, the head of the New Jersey State Athletic Commission. Please come up here, Aaron, say a few words. Let me push this up a little bit higher.
I'm going to keep this short, and probably not as short as some of you guys, but as short as I can. I look forward for Saturday. We got two great promotions. We have a great venue. We have two fighters in their prime, ready to go. Who can ask for anything more? And I'm just elated that you guys feel comfortable to come to the state of New Jersey. We have some of the top officials. We have some of the top people in boxing here. So thanks for coming here. I look forward to probably seeing you guys again, because this is going to be great, and I hope we can do this again sometime. All right, God bless, and see you guys Saturday night.
I also want to acknowledge the Corona girls and our sponsor, Corona. Wow. So far, they've gotten the biggest applause. Well, no one's going to get a bigger one than this man coming up right now. I always love to go before him, because going after him is a tough job for anyone. Want to bring up the man that has taken Paul from a young, skinny, underdeveloped fighter to a young, skinny, developed world champion, George Peterson.
Hello, everybody. In my whole 60 years of boxing now, I've never been more excited than this particular time. I didn't know the dog was going to bite on that bone, but he took it. But anyway, Saturday night is going to be a heck of a fight Saturday night. I've been waiting for, and one mistake was made, a comment that he made that I just happened to read, and it resonated in my mind over and over and over again, whereby he was going to knock Paul Williams out before the 7th round. I want him to bear in mind that there are going to be 12 rounds of fighting this particular night. So if he geared on 7 rounds, buddy, I don't know what you're going to do in them next 5 that's coming after. But we ain't got no place to hide in there. And I tell you one thing, Paul Williams is ready. He has been ready since that fight took place in December of last year. I'm excited, and I'm just scared to death. What we gonna do about this thing? But anyway, we're gonna do this thing Saturday night, and you all need to be tuned in and let your friends know that this fight is taking place, because it's gonna be a heck of a fight. Thank you.
Before I bring or pipe Lou in, Lou DiBella, I want to also inform you that Tony Thompson, top 10 heavyweight contender, will also be on the show. Fernando Guerrero, who many have seen since he turned pro, tremendous talent in the middleweight division. Then a young man from Philadelphia, the adopted brother of Eddie Chambers, and that'll be Steve Chambers. He was 22-1 with 1 draw and 6 KOs. He's in the welterweight division. Marilyn, how do we get Lou on the phone? Or is he just going to scream? Huh? Okay.
I'm just going to scream.
Hey, Lou, we hear you.
Hear me?
We hear you.
Okay, thank you. You know, I don't want to reiterate a lot of thank yous, but, you know, obviously Ross and Kerry weren't going to accept anything but this fight, and they got what they fought for, and they got it for boxing fans. And as I tweeted last night, this is one of the best pay-per-view fights, if not the best pay-per-view fight of the year, and an HBO subscriber is getting it for free, so I would suggest that everybody be an HBO subscriber this weekend. I want to thank the whole Bally's organization, Caesars, most importantly Ken Condon, who's been boxing's best friend in Atlantic City for, again, as Dan said, as long as I can remember, and one hell of a good guy, and, you know, he's been a tremendous contributor to sports, boxing, and entertainment in the Atlantic City area. Aaron Davis, who's done a terrific job as head of New Jersey's boxing control, and has a great organization behind him, and has really established you guys as one of the best commissions in the country, and you know, we are very confident in fairness and in professionalism of your group, so I thank you. My old friend George Peterson, and I always say one of the great contributors to the sport and to so many young men that you didn't hear of before you heard of Paul Williams. And Paul Williams, who knows I consider him one of the great fighters in the world, that's one of the real joys of this fight is you have, in my mind, 2 guys in Paul and Sergio who can scream out loud that they're as good as the top 2 fighters in the world, because they're not given the opportunity to prove that they're not. And there's no one below them capable of beating them. And the fact that they're both taking this fight and is a testament to how great they both are, and I really believe that Paul Williams is a great champion. Gossen, Tutor, we've been on the phone a lot with you guys. It's been a lot of stuff we've had to do together, and you know, thank you for the fact that you accepted this fight and made this fight on behalf of Paul Williams, and that we're in this position in the first place. And lastly, my team, you know, my partner, my friend, I think the most knowledgeable guy in terms of international boxing talent in the world, Samson Lukovic. Thank you, Samson. Mr. Sanchez Atocha, who had so much to do with developing Sergio in his days before he came to America. He fought a lot in Spain. Atocha's from Spain, and his campaign in Europe obviously, you know, helps bring Sergio Martinez to the pinnacle he is now. So I thank Sanchez Atocha. Gabriel Sarmiento is simply one of the best young trainers in the whole business. I look forward to having Gabriel train more of my fighters in the future, and you know, not only you watching a fighter in the prime of his career in Sergio in his 30s, but you're watching a fighter who's improving with every fight, and Gabriel gets a lot of credit for that.